Alright, so listen. We about to introduce a new form of content to this channel. We are at a Greek festival. Apparently there's a lot of Greek food here, a lot of things that's going on. As you can see, let me show y'all the background. We got the stands and everything behind us, playpens, there's food trucks. It's a lot going on, and we finna go in here and see if this food is hidden. Come with me. Maybe we even play some games. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. We just got here, and I want y'all to come along with me, baby. Let's ride. Alright, so we got these rib tips. If you ask me, this don't look like the tip, but damn, it look like the whole thing. But we gonna dive into. Ooh, holy shit! Oh my god, I dropped them on the table. But as you can tell, the bone came right out, so that means they nice, tender, and juicy. So we finna dive into them real quick. The 3-second rule. They might have fell on the table, but we ain't gonna die eating these. We good. Okay. They cool. I think the barbecue sauce is done really well. I think they were cooked really good. As you can tell, they are extremely tender. Like this meat kind of just falls apart, but when you talk about good seasoning, I wouldn't say that these ribs are seasoned to perfection. They honestly taste pretty bland. They honestly being carried by that sauce, but they alright. They'll get a solid 5.5 out of 10 for me. They cool, but I definitely wouldn't. If I saw this place sitting, if I saw their storefront somewhere, you definitely wouldn't see me pulling up. So they also gave us this coleslaw. As you can see, it looks a little creamy, and it might. It smells valid, but we gotta taste it to make sure it's really hidden. On to the next, man. That shit tastes like straight mayo. Like, I literally feel like I just opened up a jar of mayo and ate a spoonful of it with nothing else on it but like something that's in there making it crunchy. That shit was not valid at all. So this is actually the same place. They had steak tacos. I had to dive into those. Honestly, for this to be like it is called the Greek festival, but there's a lot of different culture foods here. I honestly didn't see any Greek. There was no Greek culture foods posted anywhere. This is really called the Greek festival and / taste of Carol Stream. I didn't see no Greek food nowhere. There was no gyros, no anything of that nature here. It was hot dogs, Italian beef, a bunch of random shit like that. So I'm actually kind of surprised that they using that name. I came in here expecting to have some good Greek street food. Maybe it's at the food trucks. We probably have to pull up to the food trucks, even though there's one. They put the word S on there, but there's only one here. There's a lot of deceiving going on with this festival. I'm feeling very skeptical. But let me show y'all this taco. Cilantro, onion, and some sort of sauce. That steak is very dry. Right. The steak is so, it has potential to be good, but it's so dry that I can't even do it, bro. I legit can't do it. These tacos will get a solid 4 out of 10 for me. They not hidden. I think the sauce is a little thick. It's like very like applesaucey. It's not even saucy. It has the texture of like an applesauce. Not real fan of that. And I think just overall these tacos were poorly executed, and you can tell that steak has been sitting there for a minute and all the juices fell out of it. Very disappointing taco, man. 4.5 out of 10. Alright, so now that we done with that shit, those tacos got thrown away. Coleslaw was weak as fuck. This food truck right here is supposed to have gourmet grade empanadas. We about to go see if this shit hit. Now I ain't had an empanada ever, I don't think. So we about to get and try our very first empanada. Come with me, let's try it. Alright, so what we about to get into now. So when we went up there and we got We got some sweet chili, not sweet chili empanadas, but some sweet chili dumplings. We also got 2 empanadas that we're gonna dive into. Let's dive into these sweet chili dumplings real quick though. As you can see, they got this nice little looking sweet chili sauce on it. Let's dive into them and see if that flavor is hidden for what it's supposed to. Oh wow. That sweet chili sauce. It's sweet. It's good. I'm honestly, it tastes more like a sweet and sour sauce than a sweet chili sauce, but overall it is good. And the inside of this dumpling is amazing. We got a doggy in the cut. I don't even know if it was in there, but this pork dumpling, the pork is seasoned so good. It's flavorful. It's tender. The dumpling is cooked to perfection. It even got a nice little crunch to it. These dumplings are A1. Especially when you talk about coming out of a food truck. I don't know if it's just me, but finding good food in food trucks is hard. I very rarely am impressed with what's coming out of a food truck. So that's got me excited as hell for these empanadas. So we about to hop into those real quick. Let's dive into these. This one right here is the pork belly dumpling. As you can see, they got PB written on it. PB empanada. Sorry, I don't know. I ate those dumplings. They were so good. They still on my mind. I'm a little mesmerized now. But look at this. Let's rip it open. Let's look at her insides real quick before we dive into it. As you can see, that pork belly is looking very juicy. There's some sort of sauce in here as well. There's like some sort of bell peppers and everything in there. We're gonna see what this shit hitting for. Cause it looked good. First empanada ever. It ain't doing what it's supposed to do, man. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. And honestly, this pork is kind of dry too. But overall, the crust, it is called the savory crust. The crust is okay. I think it has somewhat of a savory taste, but overall, this empanada is lacking in flavor a lot. There's not really a lot going on. I honestly just feel like there's just meat being put in my mouth with actually no direction with it. And then the crust itself is cool. It ain't nothing too crazy. But let's try it with these sauces. They gave us some sort of sriracha sauce and some garlic aioli sauce. We're gonna see if the sauce elevates this to another level. Sriracha. That sriracha sauce got some potential. That's not too bad. I think it has that nice little sriracha flavor with a little bit of heat, but they also did something that make it their own little taste, and I think it's solid. Let's try the garlic aioli. Because the pork belly dumplings, they need some help. Maybe some over here can help them. This is good too. They doing their thing with the sauces. I'm gonna need them to get better with the empanadas. Let the empanada be the star, not the sauce. I hate going to restaurants and the sauce is the star, but the main course isn't. Some of the Cane's chicken tenders are weak as fuck. But if you go in their sauce, chicken tenders, they alright. Let's try the. What was this one again? This is I have forgot what. Oh yeah, the Argentinian beef. The Argentinian beef one. Apparently Argentina got some of the best beef around. So I got high expectations for this. Let's see what the insides of this looking like. Alright, so there's some red bell peppers, the steak. I think that's about it. We don't see if it's hidden though. That definitely tastes better than that. This one definitely hit my taste buds a little bit better. There was definitely more of an explosion on my taste buds. This one is way more balanced. And that steak is seasoned real good. It's got a little bit of that salt. It's got a little bit of a salty taste, but it's not too salty. This is good. Now I'm excited as hell to dip it into the sauce. The garlic aioli. Oh man. This right here is a good ass empanada. In comparison to this, the expectations were pretty low coming off of this pork belly one. This Argentinian beef made me want to fly to Argentina and see what's really going on over there. I might need to take wifey on a vacation now real quick. Cause this right here, we need to be on the beach eating some of these straight from the source. Cause this right here is good. This one is gonna get a 7.5, and it ain't gonna lead us. It ain't gonna lead us stable. This one, I'm sorry, it's definitely gonna get. This motherfucker's gonna get tossed in the garbage can real quick. No cap. Probably after some adventuring and walk around this little weak ass festival, we did find some sort of boba lemonade. We're gonna see if this shit hidden. They even got some like, what is this called? Coconut jelly at the bottom. We're gonna see if this shit sells, bro. There's one thing I love is some good strawberry lemonade, and that'll be no better way to end the day than a solid strawberry lemonade. I've never had the coconut jelly though. It ain't all that. But the coconut jelly is good, but overall, the strawberry lemonade is pretty watered down, and it's not really, there's no strawberry taste to it. Even if I try to sip it more so to the top, whereas away from oh my god, whereas away from the coconut jelly, it's still pretty mid. But this is why I'm here. These wings, these mango habanero wings have been calling my name. And we finna dive into it. Okay. Ooh. That spice, the habanero part comes a little late. The sauce itself is good. The chicken is solid. For chicken that's been sitting out at a park all day, I will say this is valid. Taste-wise, it's gonna get a solid 6.5, but because they try and the execution is somewhat there, I think this restaurant is something that I would probably go to if I were to see them on the street. They're called The Pub, and I think this is valid. I think they're located here in Carroll Stream. And I would definitely go get these wings. Cause we being completely honest, when you eating food at a festival or something, you kinda gotta eat it with the mindset that it's probably been sitting out for a little bit. It's not quite as fresh as if you got it from the store. These wings, they cool. I think they did a good job of seasoning the batter. And the cook on it is pretty good. It's still juicy. Because chicken wings can be dry. These wings ain't dry. They did their thing on these wings. These wings are valid, bro. So, we gotta try dipped in the ranch. This ranch look a little thick. Like how I like my women. Yeah, that ranch thick as hell. Thick and creamy. That ranch is good. That ranch making these wings. That ranch is solid. I think this ranch definitely gives these wings another point. Just because that is a very good ranch. It's thick, creamy, flavorful, it's really herby. That ranch is really good. Is it better than Wingstop? No. But it's top tier ranch. It's hard to beat Wingstop ranch. But this is also hard to beat. Yeah. That ranch gonna start 8 out of 10 for me. All right, so we back at the crib, and guess what? Me and wifey got a baby shower coming up, so we testing out the cupcakes that old girl is giving us to be able to know if we like her work or not. As you can tell, wifey already took a big bite out of this, so we about to dive into it.
I'm just not a fan of whipped cream. This would be in the middle of the cake, the topping.
I like the whipped cream.
I don't like in cake though. It would be thick.
I don't see no. Don't cake have whipped cream on it?
No, inside. It would be inside of the cake.
As long as it tastes good, I don't care. And this tastes good.
I don't like whipped cream inside of cake.
It tastes good to me. I like that. Is that buttercream?
Mm-hmm. It's thicker.
This is the buttercream one.
The consistency of it being thick isn't an issue, but do I want it that sugary? No.
I'd rather have the whipped cream in there.
I don't like whipped cream.
I think this is solid.
I don't know what this one is.
It ain't bad. It's a good cupcake, but overall, the whipped cream is better than the buttercream.